We are at the junior varsity game. 11-0 is the score. We have one out in there, bottom of the fifth. Cougars are trailing this game. Bridget Bohannon at bat. We just missed Michelle Studwell. Rounding out. 11-0. Strike two. Strike three.
All right, Crystal, here we go, Crystal.
And this will bring up Crystal Hawksby. Two down. Bottom of the fifth. Strike one. Strike two.
Come on, Coco.
Strike three. So 3 up, 3 down for Northeastern. We'll go now to the top of the sixth inning with the score. No Adirondack 11, Northeastern nothing. We are attempting to get the Bobcat lineup for you and for me. And as soon as we do, we'll tell you who the batters are, but right now we don't know. Christy Barnes on the mound here for Northeastern.
One.
Hi.
21.
To left field, the base hit. Gonna be extra bases. Hawksby giving chase out there. Gonna be a home run. Teresa Bosley here scouting for the Fox Hill Maple team, getting some future players, I guess. It's now a 12-0 ball game. This is Jackie Lafreniere coming in the bat here. She's replacing somebody named LaPointe in the lineup for Bobcats. Way high, ball one. Ball two. 3-0. Thank you. I've just been given my score sheet here so I can keep track of who's batting. We have a walk. Lafreniere goes to first. And the batter here will be Ann Scott. With a strike. Joel goes down to second, and Lafreniere will be in there.
Yeah, back it up, back. Between you two. Back it up.
Popped up. Southwick will grab it. And we have one down. And the batter here, Missy Bosley. Melissa Bosley, a former Cougar. I don't know why she is now at Northern Adirondack. She has a good bat, and I'm sure she is being missed. Particularly today.
31.
3-1 to count. And the pitch. Low. Gets away. Ball 4. Mosley walks. Runners at first and second. And the batter will be Michelle Pajot. Oh, apparently we have a substitute. LeBaire, the batter for Pajot. And LeBaire, I believe. Ball.
Come on, Red. Talk a little bit out there.
Ball. Top of the 6th inning, 12-0 the score. Bobcats leading the Cougars here in this JV game. There's a strike. Northeastern took the varsity by 7-3 margin. Hits the base. Fillion will step on it. The varsity coach, Larry Barcombe, hollering out that the batter hit the catcher's glove. It sounded like it from here. Umpire didn't see that, or didn't hear it, and or else it didn't happen. And anyway, a batter is out, and this is Christy Belair with 2 outs and a runner at second and third. 2-0 the count. Three and 0. And the bat hits the catcher's glove. It's an automatic base hit for the batter. Hit the center field. Drops in. Juno throws it in. We're going to have 2 runs. Here comes Bosley with a second run. He's going to score. So 2 more across, it's 14-0. And due up is Watts with Chilton on deck. Swing and a miss. I think the ball was in the glove by the time her bat got around. Strike 1. Low. 1-1. Strike. Strike 2. And a dirt. And they're holding batting practice here for the future junior varsity and varsity team. And the pitch from Barnes is up there. 3-2 the count. Payoff pitch from Barnes. High, ball 4. Helping runners at the corners and the top of the order coming up. This is Amy Hicks.
Go infield, first or second.
Swings at a high one. Swings late. Fillion grabs it. 3rd out. Well, that'll bring us now to the bottom of the 6th with the score, I believe, something like 14-0. Sarah Southwick will lead off the bottom of the 6th. Her team down 14-0. Strike 1.
All right, Sarah, come on. Good eye, Sarah, good eye.
1-1 the count. This is Ann Scott, I believe, the pitcher. Short, first, And Southwick beats it out. An infield hit for Southwick. A little acrobatics going on at first.
Nice hit, Sarah!
I'll bring up the pitcher, Christy Barnes. Ball. Ball 2.
Get over there, Phoebe. Way to get over there.
Hey!
All right, Christy.
All right, Christy. Christy, take it down. Make contact now.
I think I was wrong on that future team there. I think that girl I saw batting practice was Greg Martin, the Northeastern varsity coach's daughter. But Martin is definitely over there fraternizing with the enemy. Ball. Southwick going, she's in there. Cougars only trail by 14.
All right, Christy, come on.
So what better time for a steal? Ball 4, Barnes will walk. And Southwick will go to third on the ball that gets away. And the batter will be Jennifer Juneau. Popped up. Scott grabs it at first, throw to pitcher and rubber, throw to first. Barnes is doubled. 2 down. Oh, Barnes with a little mental error there. She should not have been running a little pop-up. Batter here, Holly Fillion.
Want to get the bat, please?
High ball. Southwick at third looking to get home here, trying to break this shutout. Ball. 2-0 the count. Christy Belair with the stop. There's a strike, 3-0, 3-1 to count. Ball 4. Showing all a walk. Runners at first and third. And the batter will be Heather Masder. Masder, the catcher.
Come on, Heather! Come on, Heather, get on, Heather!
Right?
Come on in! Glenn, go behind in!
Strike 1.
Pitcher!
Heck of a throw, Jeff.
Come on, Heather!
Nobody going, but they're throwing the ball around here. I guess they're practicing. Swings at a high one.
Come on, Heather, watch him!
Madzer steps back in.
Good eye, Heather, good eye.
2-2 the count. Madzer walks to load the bases. They had a battery dive while she was batting. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And Kendra Hawksby at the plate. And Hawksby walks. And that forces in the first Cougar run. It's now 14-1. as Sarah Southwick breaks the shutout. This brings up on a high pitch. Filion's going to attempt to come home. She's going to be out at the plate. And let's see, the batter there will be up to lead off the 7th. That batter was Michelle Studwell. And the score now as we go to the 7th. 14-1, Northern Adirondack leading Northeastern. Top of the 7th inning. Goes from Southwick to Filion. That batter was DeCoste, I believe. Phoebe DeCoste. This will bring up Lafreniere. Oh, well hit ball. Another 4-bagger. I guess that was DeCoste there, Phoebe DeCoste. Her second home run. The batter before her must have been Hicks. Amy Hicks. And Greg Martin saying to throw to third and appeal. We'll see if. We'll see. Umpire says she's touched it. If you miss a base like that and the appeal, it's an out. But DeCoste has her second home run. Lafreniere now at the plate. With one out, the 7th inning, 15-1 the score. High. 2-2. High, so 3-2. We're going to have a payoff pitch. And a pitch from Barnes. Swung on, slow comebacker, Barnes. To Filion, we have 2 down. Brings up Ann Scott. Pitch from Barnes. Low ball. On the ground, back to Barnes. Over to first. That will Christy Barnes up. So 1 run across, and it's going to be 15-1 as we go now to the bottom of the 7th and final inning. Northern Adirondack leading the Cougars here in this junior varsity ball game. Michelle Studwell was at bat when the final out was made on an attempted steal of home to end the 6th. We'll step in here. Swings and misses. 1-1.
Come on, Michelle. Why did it do they just call it safe anyway. Like what happened last year.
Strike. Strike 2.
They call it safe. Then why did they call it safe?
High, 2-2.
22.
Give it a good clean cut.
Pitch from Scott. Fouled.
4.
Late. Foul.
Straighten it out.
15-1 to score. Bottom of the 5th. Last hope here for the Cougars. Hit the pitcher, Scott to first. Safe to first. And we're up Bridget Bohannon. Way high. Oh, Studwell will be in easily at second.
Be quiet. Well, then don't sit there. Get up.
Low.
Come on, Bridget.
2-0 the count. 3-0. 3-0. Pitch from Scott. Fouled.
Alright, Bridget, here we go.
3-1 to count.
I thought you were supposed to do this.
Nobody out. Bottom of the 7th. Ball 4. Bohannon will walk. Runners at first and second. And this will be Crystal Hawksby with the top of the order to follow. Strike. Just below the knees from here. I'll have to check that one again, but it doesn't look like a strike from my angle. Popped up. Infield fly rule, 1 out. Would first, second, or first, second, and third occupied. And less than 2 outs. A pop-up is usually declared an infield fly, and a pop-up to the infield. Sarah Southwick looks at strike 1.
Okay.
Hit sharply to third for a base hit. Throw was out of play. Everybody's going to move up 2 bases here. What? When a ball is thrown to get 2 bases, I would think Bohannon had second base by then. 15-2. I would think that Southwick had first base, so these people actually should be third and home. Christy Barnes, the batter. Strike 1. I say 15-2 or 15-3 game doesn't make much difference, but you can't let these things pass. The rule is the rule. Fouled, strike 2. Well, Bohannon should be home. Outside, ball. 1-2. Two and 2.
Go straight down the hill, really fast.
Strike 3 swinging. 2 down. And that brings up Jenny Juno. Center fielder. High, ball 1. Check the sign with the coach here. Juno chokes up. Watches one in the dirt. 2-0 the count.
I can play Friday. I can play Friday.
Strike. 2-1.
Hey, watch it, Jen! Watch it! There's 2 out there. Come on, Jen. Contact.
Up the middle, base hit. Here comes Southwick. She's going to score. That's a 15-4 ball game. Southwick has scored half the runs. She scored twice. 15-4. Juno with a single up the middle off the pitcher's glove. And the batter, Holly Fillion. 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Strike.
Come on, Holly! Come on, Holly! Come on, Holly! Swing a little sooner!
Safe. Looks like first baseman doesn't realize she has to tag her on a play like that. She's just looking for a force.
Come on, Holly! You can do it!
Hit sharply to the left side, a base hit. So Fillion with a single.
Come on, Heather, get on, please!
And Heather Madzer, the batter. The catcher.
Come on, Heather!
And timeout for shoe tying in left field. 15-4. Scores 11-0 when we got here, so it's 4-4 since we got here. We have definitely inspired these Cougars. Strike. Runners at second and third. Strike 2. Hit to the right side. Thrown away. Out of play. So Fillion will score. It's 15-6. Juno and Fillion score. Madzer goes to second on the overthrow. 15-6. And the batter, Kendra Hawksby. Strike. Put to the third baseman. He bobbles it. And runners at first and second. And Michelle Studwell will step in again. Nobody wants to make that last out. Out of play, but just barely. Umpire a little premature on that one. Pitch from Scott. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, Cougars down to their final strike in this 15-6 ball game, way high. 22, 2-2 the count. Bounces across. Runners will move up, so we'll put 2 more runners in scoring position. 15-6 to score. Full count. We have a payoff pitch. Wind up delivery, ball 4. Studwell very bravely watched it, and she walks. And Bridget Bohannon will have the opportunity to make the last out, but we have a conference going on at the pitching rubber. The Bobcat coach out to talk to her team. Denise Burkham talking to Bohannon down the third baseline for Northeastern. Telling her to hit a grand slam home run to close up the gap a little bit. 15-6 to score with 2 down. Cougars reluctant to make the final out of the ball game. Bohannon the batter. Takes it strike one from Scott. High ball. 1-1. Walk would drive in a run. There, ball 2. Mads are getting a little brave there at third base. You represent the final out and your run is meaningless. You shouldn't be dancing around too much. Foul back, out of play, strike 2. All right, I'll even the count, 2-2. Nope, excuse me, he'll fill it up, full count. We're gonna have a payoff pitch. Foul back. Bohannon keeps it alive. Keeps things going here. Have a 3-2 count. Once again, yeah, another 3-2 pitch to Bohannon. 2 outs. 15-6 to score. Bases loaded for Northeastern. Bottom of the 7th, strike. No, ball 4. Bohannon watches it outside, and Madzer scores. 15-7. And batter will be Crystal Hawksby with the top of the order to follow. He looks at strike 1. 15-7. Ball 1-1.
Come on, Crystal. It's not there, don't swing.
Hit to third base. Should have a tag play at third. She does. Good thing she did. The tag might not have counted to kind of a high tag. But she gets the force out at third. But the Cougars learned a little lesson about not giving up. They scored a few runs here. And I think they scored 6 here in the 7th. So they'll lose, but it's more respectable 15-7 score. So the Cougars will split today with Northern Adirondack. The varsity taking a 10 to nope, we'll start all over again. The varsity taking a 7-3 win, and the junior varsity losing here by a 15-7 score. And that's the way it was at Northeastern Clinton on Monday, May 9th, 1988.
I gotta go in the locker room.